Antoine Massey, they caught him, y'all. Let's get to it.
I'm Meg Gatto.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Neighbors in Holly Grove were shocked to learn Antoine Massey was hiding out in a home nearby.
Andres Fuentes shares their reaction to his arrest.
Right, and it was a rapid response from officers once law enforcement got a tip that Antoine Massey was staying in a duplex in Holly Grove.
Friday afternoon near the corner of Strolitz and Livingston Streets, neighbors say they saw heavy law enforcement presence.
People in vests and shields and lots of police cars and maybe as many as 50 officers out there. It was pretty intimidating.
The commotion was for Antoine Massey, who police say came out of a home on the block without any trouble. He's one of 10 inmates that broke out of the New Orleans jail more than a month ago.
6 weeks of the whole investigation, you know what I'm saying? Massey got caught. I want to see the house that Massey got caught in.
Neighbors say the house is a duplex and that Massey came out of the far back portion of the property. Our cameras were rolling when the property owner arrived at the home about an hour after Massey's arrest.
So you the property owner?
I'm the property owner.
Any comment as far as the arrest?
No comment. I don't know.
She not trying to go to jail, big dog. She don't want to go to jail. That's the biggest thing. Everybody is gonna get mad at her and say, "No, you know, I want to know what's going on." She not trying to go to jail because you know that they arresting anybody that had anything to do with the success of them being out for over 6 weeks. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. This dude was out for over 6 weeks. He celebrated a birthday. I think he celebrated Father's Day. He might have even went and seen his kids. 6 weeks. And you know how they found him? Y'all know how they found him? I'm going to tell you exactly how they found him. Because somebody snitched. Because somebody snitched. That's how they found him. Somebody snitched. That's how they found him. $50,000 to get somebody caught up. The audio is echoing. Is the audio echoing? I'm sorry. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can fix the audio. Somebody snitched. 50,000. 50,000. Wow. I don't even think that they discriminated. I don't think it had anything to do with whether or not she was a man or a woman. They don't say whether it was a man or a woman. Some people saying that they think that this is the projects. It was 50,000. Yep. They never needed to increase it past that. I'm pretty sure that whoever snitched was probably waiting for them to go to a higher number, but that was it. It was 50,000 that ultimately caused them to get caught. 50 bands. I guess it made sense, though. I guess it made sense. Anton, why does it make sense? Because I feel like he was going to get caught anyway. Listen, what you think he going to hide out in Louisiana for the rest of his life? Somebody going to catch him. It might as well be you to get that 50 bands. You look, once you start putting money on people's head, you said you would sell for $100. Somebody in Detroit threw 50,000 out of a helicopter. First thing that popped in my head was AD making it rain out there. It wasn't me. It was allegedly it was a guy that passed away, and his final wish was to throw 50,000 out of a helicopter. That's that's nothing on another level. Yo, my final wish is to throw 50,000 out of a helicopter. People still out there trying to find the money today. He can't hide out in the hood forever. If he wasn't trying to get into a different country, which we all know that that's, practically impossible. If he wasn't trying to get the money, Tay says nobody got the money. It was an anonymous call. That's a lie. Tay, do you really believe that? Or do you want them to say that, hey, say it's anonymous so that I don't get caught up and labeled as a snitch? Why would somebody want their name to be associated with it? And why wouldn't they want to have this, this anonymous profile and still get the money. Tay, tell me that you believe everything that you read. You really believe that, Tay? No. Honestly, let's talk about this for a second, Tay. Use your context clues. If you don't want to be the person that's labeled as a snitch, but you still want the money, what would you tell them to say out to the public? It's $50,000 on the line, and you say, you know what? I don't want to be known. I don't want you to know who I am. I don't want $50,000. Tay, you can't be that slow. You can't be that slow, Tay. There's nowhere in the world, Tay, that you're going to sit here and tell me that people are willing to pass up 50 bands. No, they gave them the option to still remain anonymous. Guess why? You know why? Because they still got one more inmate that they need to catch, and the person didn't want to be known as a snitch. Yo, is it possible that I can get the money but still remain anonymous? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. The only thing they cared about was catching the guy. 50,000 wasn't nothing to them. They spend that on people standing around acting like they watching a pothole until it get filled. They still got another inmate that's out. That's why they got it playing out like this.
Living on your property, man.
Nope, it's an Airbnb.
The property owner eventually came back out from the gate and told us that she knew little about how Massey got into her property. But she doesn't believe he's linked to anyone that's staying there.
That's not an Airbnb. Let me just say that again, too.
To her property, but she doesn't.
That is not an Airbnb, y'all. For the people in the back, I want to be very, very clear. Listen, you can say what you want to the news. That is not an Airbnb, family. It's not. That's not an Airbnb. I know you want to believe whatever you want to believe. You know what's so funny? This is why I use my context clues. This is why it's important for y'all to tune into the Millionaire Morning Show on a regular basis. Because I can look at the news and not take everything at face value. I can look at the news. This is why I'm able to look at CNN. I'm able to look at Fox News. I'm able to look at the local news, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, whatever it is that I'm looking at. I look at it all and I'm able to draw my own conclusions because I don't take it at face value. When I first got the message and people, as far as the details and the neighbors and stuff like that, people would say, no, Anton, they arguing me down. No, Anton, it was an Airbnb. Dog, I know for a fact it was an Airbnb. Nigga, I can look at that right now. Nigga, that's in the hood. In Holly Grove. That's where Lil Wayne and them from. Do that look like an Airbnb? The girl said it was an Airbnb. Nigga, that's not no Airbnb. That's a trap house. Of course she's going to say to the news that it's an Airbnb. Why? Because she's not trying to get arrested and going to jail. Nigga, do that look like a gated community to you, or do it look like they just shut a gate? But it's in a gated community. Do that look like a gated community with all of the graffiti on the side? Yeah, that's New Orleans. That's Holly Grove. It's the projects. Oh, no, it was an Airbnb. Who's signing up to go live in an Airbnb in the projects? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. This is why it's so good to be born in the hood and get out of the hood, because you can still use your hood spidey senses to be able to tell the difference between what the news is telling you, and then we can give our own narrative and draw our own conclusion, all right?
Doesn't believe he's linked to anyone that's staying there.
It's only one tenant you were telling us that lives here.
Yes, only one tenant. And I'm still trying to get in contact with the cops. I'm not sure what's happening. I really don't know what's going on.
Wait. I thought it was an Airbnb. Now it's only one tenant staying there? First it was an Airbnb, now it's a tenant staying there. Okay, I got you.
I know.
Seeing Antoine Massey walking out of this property in handcuffs shocked a lot of neighbors here on Strollett Streets who never thought that they'd see one of the escaped inmates in their own community.
What is it like knowing that Antoine Massey was staying right across from you?
I'm just happy you got him. It's just shocking around here. We ain't never had nothing excitement around here like this.
It's pretty terrifying, really. This is a pretty quiet, calm neighborhood.
Hey, only people in Louisiana will say that they excited to see something like this happen.
Now, Massey was originally in Orleans Parish Jail for multiple charges connected to a fight with his girlfriend last year. He will also face charges in connection to this jailbreak.
What's the charges for the jailbreak? Do I need to look that up? Let me see what's happening out here in these streets. What's the charges for the jailbreak? Charges for this. This is a dumb. In Louisiana. In Louisiana, escaping jail can result in charges for either simple escape or aggravated escape, depending on the circumstances. Simple escape, this is crazy. I didn't know that there was a difference between simple escape and aggravated escape. Simple escape carries a sentence of 2 to 5 years, while aggravated escape carries a sentence of 5 to 10 years. And neither sentence can run concurrently with the other sentence. That means that they can charge you for both. They can charge you for simple escape and aggravated escape, and then it will run parallel. So it will be like you got to do 5 years for this one, and then you got to do another 5 to 10 years for that one. Oh my God. Additionally, assisting someone in escape can lead to charges of assisting escape with penalties up to $3,000 and 5 years in jail. Good God. This is the difference. Simple escape applies when a person escapes from the place of confinement. Aggravated escape is when it involves force or violence when a dangerous weapon is used. Or when a dangerous weapon is used. Oh yeah, they throwing all of that on all of them. So you traded 6 weeks for an additional 5 to 10 years. God. 6 weeks for an additional 5 to 10 years. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Rebuke that, Lord. Rebuke that. Unless you're doing life, it ain't even worth it. Make sure y'all hit a life. But I mean, he celebrated, Father's Day and all of that? It's not worth it, y'all. Listen, it's just not worth it to do crime. It's just not worth it to do crime. It's not worth it to be out here getting crime ridden or even associating yourself with people that do crime. I love my freedom. I love being out. I love having a good time. I love people pissing me off and trying to ruin my life, and then I can come back and just be free the next day because I decided to walk away or I decided not to get involved. And if you notice, what is Antoine Massey in jail for? Being in a bad relationship. Antoine Massey. Now, some people going to say, no, he in jail for the accusation of aggravated assault or getting it. No. When you go back to the core root of it, most people are in jail. They in their prison sentence. They dealing with whatever it is that they dealing with because they got associated with the wrong person. And in most instances, it's relationship related. It's relationship related. Crash out, got mad, had a baby with her, she pissed me off, choked her up, whatever it is. Nigga, now you face an additional 5 to 10 years for escaping, for aggravated escape. Most women, most men, most people, they are in trouble because they cannot remove themselves from bad situations with the people that surround them. If it's a lie, tell me I'm lying. E-Love, he is in jail for black love, 100%. He is in jail for black love. When you go back to the core of why a lot of these people be in jail, they be in jail because they associated with the wrong person at the wrong time. That is just the facts. That's the facts. You got to get yourself up out of that dark situation. It's going to kill you. Some of y'all are so stressed the fuck out, it's going to kill you. Some of y'all are so stressed the hell out, it's going to kill you. Listen to me. I didn't know that this was what I was going to be talking about, but I'm going to talk about it because it's something that we got to have a conversation about. Some of y'all are in a relationship. I ain't talking about if you got kids or something like that. Some of y'all are stressed. Some of you guys, you you got with a baddie, and that baddie is gonna kill you, nigga, because she can't stop being disrespectful. She can't stop stressing you the fuck out. She can't stop ruining a situation, making things difficult. She always in some drama. She always in some shit. She always bringing more stress to you, nigga. Fuck that bitch. I'ma just listen. I know it's the Millionaire Morning Show. I know we supposed the kids is out of school, dog. So don't tell me nothing. Fuck that bitch, man. Nigga, it ain't worth your stress. It ain't worth your life. It ain't worth having a heart attack over that hoe. Leave her alone, nigga. She gonna kill you, bro. Ain't no box good enough for what you about to go through. She looked good when the club was letting out. You over there killing yourself, trying to maintain a relationship. You better get the hell up out of there, bro. You better get out of there. I'm telling you, look, you decided not to put the rubber on. God bless you. Now you dealing with her for the rest of your life. And she not even gonna be a baddie for her whole life. She gonna pick up weight, she gonna change, she gonna evolve, she gonna get a tattoo on her face, she gonna do all kind of dumb stuff. Nigga, she not even the person that you had a kid with. You gotta deal with her for the rest of your life through the kid, nigga. That's your chick. That's your chick through the kid. Get out of there. Get out of there. It's not worth it. They gonna kill you, nigga. It's gonna. Do you realize the amount of years that you're getting taken off of your life through the stress that you're going through right now? Even if they don't kill you physically or you don't like have a heart attack or whatever. What if you were gonna live to 90 in good health, but now you gotta live to 80 in decent health? Was it worth it?